Hi, my name's Ernie, and in previous videos, I've used the Council of Nicaea as a proof point to show that the Catholic Church is the one true church. But recently, I heard the argument from a Protestant that the Council of Nicaea would not only have rejected their beliefs, but my beliefs as a Catholic as well, pointing to examples like the dogmas related to Mary. The problem my Protestant friends have, though, is that this argument is that they are confusing rejecting something with not having an opinion on something. Two very different things. And the purpose of this video is explaining what I mean. So let's start with the areas of agreement. The Council of Nicaea, Catholics, and Protestants can all agree on these three truths about Jesus: that he is God, co-equal with the Father, and born of the Virgin Mary. Check marks or beliefs held by all three groups. All three groups also can agree on rejecting these falsehoods of Jesus being created by the Father and not being the second person in the Trinity. Falsehood that some heretics have pushed in the past and even still believe today. X marks or beliefs rejected by all three groups. Next, we see further areas of agreement on truth between the Council of Nicaea and the Catholic Church related to the necessity of baptism, the Eucharist, church authority, and one true church. But you'll notice that these truths are rejected by most Protestants. They believe the Council of Nicaea, the one holy Catholic Apostolic Church, got it wrong in those areas. And this next area you'll see that none of the groups agree with each other. So does this prove the point that the Council of Nicaea would not have agreed with today's Catholic Church? Well, no, it does not, because the important distinction is that the Council of Nicaea never rejected Marian dogmas like most Protestants do today. They just hadn't formed an opinion yet. Not having an opinion on a topic is not the same as rejecting it. Even when it comes to the books in the Bible, the Council of Nicaea had not formulated an opinion yet. They just didn't know. The Council of Nicaea never rejected Marian dogmas, just like they never rejected either a 66 or 73 book Bible. They simply didn't know, and therefore never stated an opinion and never proclaimed a truth in these areas. It would take the church about 70 years to make a declarative statement on the books in the Bible, and a longer period of time in declaring truths about Mary. But not having an opinion is not the same thing as rejecting. I don't know is not the same thing as I reject. And this is where the argument from my Protestant friends is baseless. Bottom line is this: in 325 AD, Catholics today would have followed the Council of Nicaea and would have submitted to their authority as the one true church. What they believed back then, we believe today. Protestants, on the other hand, would not have submitted to the authority of this council. What the Council of Nicaea believed, they do not believe. So who was the church that they would have gone to in 325 AD? Who was the so-called real true church, according to them, that they would have gone to opposing this council and siding with the Protestant truths? The answer is there wasn't a person, yet alone a group, that claimed true authority that believed like they do. And the sad truth is that they would have been considered heretics, like the Gnostics, excommunicated from the one true church and considered not to be Christian. Their man-made belief system was nowhere to be found until over 1,000 years later during the Protestant rebellion in the 15th century. To them, the church Jesus said he would build and protect got it wrong for nearly 1,500 years. This church led people then to false beliefs and idolatry. And the Protestants somehow believe that the gates of hell still had not prevailed during that time, and the church still could be called the pillar and foundation of truth, as 1 Timothy 3:15 calls it. Just blinded. And it was this illogic, by the grace of God, that brought me back to the Catholic Church. Lies and falsehood in man-made belief systems like Protestantism are always discovered when exposed to the light of truth. I hope this explanation either brings you greater confidence in your Catholic faith or helps you come back into the Catholic fold if you left. God bless you on your faith journey, and God bless the Catholic Church.